All right, and if you gave them to me, I have them here. Vanessa, that's the one I have, so I'm hoping everybody else has theirs. So at the top, I did put distributive property and combine like terms. Basically, we're taking two things and we're doing this together. I don't want to freak anybody out, but I am recording today the whole entire class period. Basically, they're going to hear my voice and they're going to see what I'm writing. So I still need you to still ask questions. I still need you to be good students. Be yourself. And I'm only recording voices. I'm not recording faces. Okay? It's a new thing I learned yesterday. It's going to hopefully help when you're gone. Like we've got a couple people who are gone. So I'll be able to email it and you'll be able to look and see some of the examples. So I'm hoping this will be really cool. All right. So from yesterday, we did the distributive property with variables, and then we also combined like terms, which is an extension of what we did from the peanut and plain M&M activity. So Baron, starting with problem number 1, it's 2 times the quantity 10x minus 6 plus 3 times the quantity negative 8x minus 4. What did you do to start? Good. And Gwen, what is 2 times 10x?
40x.
2 times 10?
20.
20. Okay, good. All right, so we have 20x, and now we're also going to multiply. So Ernesto, 2 times negative 6.
So, negative 12.
Good, thank you for saying negative, so negative 12. We're done distributing the 2 because our parenthesis ended. Now we're going to distribute the positive 3. Braden, positive 3 times negative 8x?
Negative 24.
What do I do with the x, Mr. Flores? Good, put it with it. All right, Brittany, 3 times negative 4. Good, negative 12. Malia, I now have 20x minus 12 minus 24x minus 12. Do I have any terms that are alike that I can combine?
20.
Okay. I'm going to write it like this. You don't have to, but I saw somebody do this yesterday and I thought that was kind of neat. So they're putting in parentheses what they are going to do, and then they're going to attach, in this case, our x as a variable on it. So Michelle, 20 minus 24?
Negative 4.
Good. Negative 4x. Michael, do we have any integers? What is an integer? What's an integer? Who can help me out? Chase.
It could be any number.
That's what? Oh yeah, that's the bad part. You're going to hear that. Michelle.
A positive or negative number.
Good. A positive or negative number. Awesome. So, Michael, do we have any integers? Give me one of them. Good, negative 12. Nathan, do we have any more? Oh, that has an X on it. Joel? Good. We have 2 negative 12s. Manuel, negative 12 minus negative 12?
Negative 24.
Chase. Negative 4x minus 24. Good? Or combine it?
Good.
Good. Good. Just like our plain and peanut M to M activity, if something is different, we cannot add or subtract them. Very nice. Problem number 2. I'm going to read it to make sure you have it copied down correctly. Negative 4 times the quantity 3x plus 4y minus 8w. Bryson, what did you do first?
Negative 4 times 3x.
Okay. And Alexis, negative 4 times 3?
Negative 12.
Negative 12, and I tack on the x. Larry, what's next?
Negative 4 times 4.
Okay. Negative 4 max times positive 4? Negative 16, and I add on the y. What's next, Isaac?
Negative 4 times negative 8.
Okay. So, Jennifer, negative 4 times negative 8w? What type of 32? Positive. Alicia, negative 8x minus 16y plus 32w. Combine them or leave them? Leave them. Good. Questions on number 1 or number 2? I didn't have anybody come in to see me this morning, whether before school or during homeroom. And when I'm asking now for questions and I'm getting looks, I'm going to assume there are none. So that note card is part of your notes, so I hopefully you wrote down the correct answers. And then let's grab out your notes, and we are going to start multiplying fractions today. Multiplying fractions is section 3 in your book. Today we're going to do multiplying and dividing fractions. Wednesday, one-step equations. Thursday we're going to do two-step equations. That is the last of the new material. You will have an assignment over the 3-day weekend. Monday, the 26th, we will review. Tuesday, the 27th, we will start the quarter test. And Wednesday, the 28th, we will finish the quarter test. There's tutoring after school on Tuesdays. Otherwise, come see me before school or homeroom. This week, Thursday, I will be here after school for a little bit. I know volleyball and football are done. I was informed today is your pizza party. So, unless, of course, you have basketball practice, but if you can stay after school on Thursday, I will be here till 3:30, 45 minutes. There won't be very many people, so I can help you as well. Multiplying fractions. Can somebody tell me what's one thing they remember about multiplying fractions from 6th grade, 7th grade? What do you remember? Max? Good. We are going to look at numerators times numerators. Awesome. And denominators times denominators. What else? Grayson, you got a thought going in there? Adding and subtracting. That's the best part about multiplying and dividing fractions. We don't care what the denominator is, It does not have to be the same to multiply and divide, so we kind of eliminate that part of the thought process. Max? Cross cancel, cross reduce. Good. We do a lot of this today when we talk about that. Okay. If you haven't done so already, your multiplication chart's out. That'll be super fantastic. And we'll start right off with example number 1. So example number 1, we're going to take 1/12 times -4/7. I will try today to put our negative fractions inside a parentheses, and rational numbers are all integers, all decimals, all fractions. A rational number, the definition really is that you can write something as a fraction. So we're able to use Mr. Multiple Vision to answer these questions. When we added and subtracted fractions, the first thing that we looked for always was mixed numbers. Alicia, do we have mixed numbers in this problem? No. We don't have mixed numbers, so we don't have to worry about that. The next thing that we want to do is we do want to cross reduce, so we're going to follow the times sign. We want to make numbers as small as possible. So Zach, I'll start with you. 1/7, can I reduce? Good. Blanca, when I look at 4 and 12, can I reduce? Okay. Aaliyah, what can I divide out of both 4 and 12? 4. All right. Lydia, 4 divided by 4? 1. Vanessa, 12 divided by 4?
3.
Good. Now we'll multiply across. Alexis, 1 times 1?
1.
Alfredo, 3 times 7?
1.
And I'll use Mr. Multivision here so I don't have to get up and down. What type of fraction, Devante, is 1/12? Okay, Chris, what type of fraction is 4/7? Negative. So the sign of my answer is going to be what, Denise? Negative. We always want to make sure we check to make sure we're in simplest form. Catherine, 1/21, can I reduce that? Correct. Sorry, what? Sometimes after first example it starts coming back. Good. So questions on example 1. Okay. With our next 3 examples, we're going to do some substitution as well because we're in accelerated math and I love to do substitution. We are going to use the following. A is -4/7. B is 2 1/2. C is -3/5. So again, A is -4/7. B is 2 1/2. C is -3/5. And for example 2, let's multiply AC. Why? Because I'd really like some air conditioning right now because it's kind of warm. We'll see if we get it. I say the magic words. All right. How do we start a problem with substitution, Julio? What do I have to do first? Yeah, I have to put in our fractions. Good. So, Catherine, what is A? Okay. -4/7 times, Denise, what is C? -3/5. Devontae, do I have mixed numbers?
No.
Okay. Chris, let's cross multiply. Excuse me. Cross reduce. Sorry, cross cancel. 4 and 5, can I reduce? Okay. Alfredo, can I reduce 3 and 7?
No.
Okay. So now let's multiply across. Vanessa, what is 4 times 3? Lydia, what's 7 times 5? Okay. Aaliyah, a negative times a negative is always what? Let's check our work. Blanca, 12/35. Can I reduce? Good. And if you weren't sure because you weren't sure of your 12 facts, remember, put your finger on 12 and go straight down. If you don't see 35, we're done. Very nice. Questions? Because we're in accelerated math, we aren't just going to stop at multiplying 2 fractions together. Let's multiply all 3. Oh, and I saw some smiles. Yay! I also saw some looks of terror, but that's okay. Let's do it together. So let's multiply ABC. Alicia, what do I do first? Substitute. Good. Jennifer, what do I put in for A? Isaac, what am I going to put in for B? Good. Lydia, what do I put in for C? Vanessa, do I have any mixed numbers? Okay. Alfredo, how do I take a mixed number and make it an improper fraction? Good. So 2 times 2 is what?
4.
And Alexis, what is 4 plus 1? 5. Good. So all I'm going to do right now is just rewrite so that way I have my improper fraction. Now let's work on cross reducing. We just take 2 fractions at a time. So right now we're just going to look at 4/7 times 5/2. Larry, can we reduce 4 and 2? Good. Max, what do I make the 4? And what do I make the 2, Isaac? Or I should say, sorry, what's 2 divided by 2? Oh, yeah. Yes. Let's love 1. Jennifer, what about 5 and 7? Can I reduce? No. Good. Okay? So now I'm going to look at my middle fraction and my third fraction. Alicia, can I reduce 5 and 5?
Yeah.
What am I going to make it, Nathan? So what's 5 divided by 5? Oh ho ho, more 1s. Good, good, good. Joel, I'm going to put you on the spot just a little bit. Why do I like 1s? When I multiply it? When we multiply it stays the same. Good. Very nice. All right, let's multiply first and then decide the sign of our answer. Manuel, 2 times 1 times 3.
9.
2 times 1?
Oh,
6. Okay, good. So I have 6. Chase, 7 times 1 times 1?
7.
And we're going to look at the sign of the answer. We start with 2 fractions and then we look at the third one. Bryson, a negative times a positive is? Negative. All right. And Braden, a negative times a negative is?
Positive.
Mr. Flores, 6 over 7. Can I reduce?
No.
True statement. So we just multiplied together 3 fractions and got 6 over 7. Questions? Look,
Oh, like, if we look at the first two, then the last two,
yep.
or so you not put the negative positive.
Right. So when we're looking at negative and positive, we can only look at 2 fractions at a time. We can't look at all of the signs at once. So if we would have had a fourth one, then we would have looked at the sign of the first 2, 2 and 3, and then 3 and 4. But I don't think I'm going to have you multiply 4 fractions, so just 3. Good question. Others? Okay. I want you to do, right in your notes, I want you to do number 4, which is going to be B times C. And I am going to set up a video. So B times C is what I would like you to do.